Now, first we're going to bring out the news radio part. It turns out that 124% of Americans are illiterate, and this company wants a piece of that market, okay? Audio Highway. Schulhoff. Please welcome Nathan Schulhoff, CEO and President of Audio Highway.
Thank you. I can't read what's over there, but I can hear it. Audio Highway downloads audio over the internet to your computer, which for playback on your computer, or to portable devices which you can carry around with you. We like to think of ourselves as that we're the first company to actually cut the wires from the computer and take what the internet offers on the road. Let me start by showing you how it works and some of the types of audio you can get, and invite you to go home tonight and download some audio on your personal computer and play it back. As you see, I scroll down, and the first door is for new members. Here you would go in and register. There's no charge for registration. You would get a password. After you have a password, it would enable you to go into the members door, which I will do at this time. Here your first stop is into our members homepage. We recommend some audio for you to take a look at, and we allow you to download AudioWiz software. Now, AudioWiz is our client software. It's a proprietary piece of software that manages your whole system. For instance, you may tell it every morning you want the Dow Jones financial summaries. And maybe every Friday night you want 2-minute movie reviews of every movie playing in your area. And maybe book reviews of best-selling science fiction books or mystery books. And you want that maybe twice a month, or maybe a French course from Berlitz once a month. And you want it to do your downloads at 2 in the morning, you want it to do it noon, and you want it to do it 3 in the afternoon. What happens is, at your precise times, AudioWiz will call your service provider, and if it's AOL, it'll keep trying and trying and trying. Hook you into our servers and download the audio so it's waiting for you at your computer for playback on your computer or another personal device, one of which I will show you today. So let's go browse and do this. Here, if you notice, you have topics. I have news, net radio, books, which is the full audio book of best-selling books, music, reference, and what we think is cool. Let's start with AP News. Here, I just have some of the topics. If you go on our website, you'll see more than 8,000 different pieces. So I put that into my audio cart, and I move along, and let's try Newsweek on Air. And I'll put one of those into my audio cart. Then, of course, what would audio be without CNET radio? So we move into CNET. And then I would like a book. I'm going on a trip, and maybe I might want to take a fiction category with me, so I move into the fiction category and go to a subcategory, a general. And I've always been a fan of A River Runs Through It, so let's put that into my cart. Now, I'm going to be working on my computer for a while, too, and I want to put a playback collection in the order that I want. So I want some music. So let's take some jazz Inside Out, and maybe one more piece. And Woodworks 1. All right, now we're ready to do a download, so I move down and press the download button. This is all free to the user. There's no charge for the audio. As I said, you can go home and play this on your computer and download AudioWiz, which will manage your whole system and give you a player. Now, our player is modeled in functionality very much like the CD. For instance, let's say I'm going to be working on my computer for a while, and I want to put the Dow Jones. I might want to listen to AP News, a little music, and A River Runs Through It. I've made my selections, as you can see, and I can skip through this very much like...
Here are the closing Dow Jones average.
AP Network News, Crisis in the White House. I'm Camille Bohannon.
Well,
from the album One Great World, this is...
Or I can fast forward. And our quality, we feel, is FM quality. Or I can go to the book.
Audio Press presents Norman Maclean's A River.
And if you heard that news, that was by, on AP, they talked about the Clinton scandal, which I heard on the news say it really wasn't his fault, it was El Nino. So moving along, now I'm going on the road. I'm going in my car, and I'm tired of using my cell phone bill because the cell phone bill is just getting too high. So I'm taking the device with me. If you see to the right here, it says audio device. So if I click on audio device, and I click on the connect button, it now says the Listen Up player. And I want to take, let's say, A River Runs Through It. And again, this is a full audio book. And put it into folder 1. And I want to tell it to connect. I can download the device into the Listen Up player. Is the Listen Up player on the screen? Yes. Can you see that out there? It's on the Elmo. Okay, the Listen Up player is a handheld device, very small. It has 12 megabytes of flash memory. You can take the Listen Up player and stick it into the docking station or leave it in before you go to bed, which is connected to your computer through your pass-through parallel port. And just in a few minutes, an hour's worth of audio is now downloaded. This device will broadcast over your car radio on one of 4 FM channels, as long as you're within 15 feet. You can use it, an earphone jack, and use it while you're jogging. Kind of think of a Walkman of the internet. The quality is, we think, pretty good. Let me play a little bit for you. It always tells you what you're listening to on the screen. I don't know if you can see it there right now, but the content is moving around. And it has 3 folders. Here I have Newsweek on Air. Here I have AP News.
AP Network News, Crisis in the White House. I'm Chuck Rutt.
Or I can listen to some music.
This is Connection from Woodworks 1, a Mesa Blue Moon release. This is...
I can scroll forward. Total audio to carry with me from the internet. And what else is really neat about it is while I'm listening to this, if I have a thought, I can speak into it, record it, take it back, put it back in the docking station, and email that thought or that recording to all my friends or anybody I want, which brings up a lot of intranet purposes. We license our server software, our client software to corporations for communication into the field. There's no longer a need for cassette tapes. Information can be disseminated, trainings, and because our system is 2 ways, it goes back. Now, how we make money at this? For every 1 hour of audio that you take, there's 6 minutes of audio commercials. We do not break content. It's in the beginning and the end, and you can skip through it. But what's unique is we learn about you, that you've taken golf magazines or financial or music, and the commercials are geared to your profile, what you want, when you want to hear it. I thank you for listening, and I hope you like the Listen Up player as much as I do.